The Indianapolis Colts take their 7-1 record to Pittsburgh, where the Steelers lost by 10 last week. They had the very disappointing Thursday night loss to the Bengals. The Steelers defense is currently the third worst statistically in the NFL. We spent a lot of time on Wednesday's PFT Live trying to figure out what's wrong with that team. Our final mutual assessment is that the players on defense just aren't good enough.
Right.
They just aren't good enough. It's not a scheme thing. It's not a do you want it thing. It's a spirit is willing, flesh is weak, collectively thing for the Steelers. So the Colts are favored by 3. The over-under is 40.5. 94% of the spread money is on the Colts. And we had both picked the Steelers to win every week this season. I have a feeling that streak ends for one, if not both of us today.
Yeah, I'm definitely not picking them. But let me give you some things where, first off, 3 points, right? I think people would probably be surprised to see that. Here would be my reasoning, I think. And this is where I could see the matchup and the game maybe being closer than what people think it might be. This is a game where the Colts play zones, right? They blitz zones. They're creative that way. This is where the quick, short passing game for the Pittsburgh Steelers might come into handy as far as the matchup. Almost like a ball control passing offense, right, Mike? I think that's where Pittsburgh could probably even the playing field a little bit, help their defense, keep them off the field, and not have to deal with that Colts offense. I think that's where they can, tip the scales a little bit in their favor in that department. And they've shown the ability to do that. So I expect their offense to have a little success and efficiency, but to score touchdowns and keep pace with the Colts that way, I don't know. Negative Ghost Rider. And yeah, you said it right. I mean, we talked about it. I'm not trusting the Pittsburgh defense. I mean, come on. What's there to trust? It's a slow defense. The secondary slow. They can't be trusted in man-to-man. You can run the ball on Pittsburgh. We never talk about a defensive tackle in the Steelers game anymore, making a play, doing anything like that. It's like if TJ Watt doesn't make the play, nobody does. Or Alex Highsmith. That's it. So, yeah, it's Colts 31-23 on the road.
Yeah. Look, I assume that the Steelers fans will be more present, more vocal. They understand the urgency of the moment. This is a huge game for the Steelers to avoid losing 3 in a row. I'm just troubled by all of the various warning signs. There isn't any one thing. It's just a bunch of things. One thing we didn't talk about yesterday, Mike Tomlin, after the loss on Sunday and then again at his Tuesday press conference, the first thing he talks about is how the offense is getting field goals instead of touchdowns. Well, we're in an era where you go for it on 4th down. You don't settle for field goals.
This goes right into everything we talk about. You're right. You don't kick field goals all the time, especially maybe if your defense isn't all that good. But this is where I get on Aaron Rodgers. You heard me on Monday. I mean, is there ever an aggressive throw down the field a little bit? This is 2025. The quarterbacks that are winning, what are they doing, Mike? They're making freaking plays all the time. It's not 2009 Drew Brees era anymore where it's like, oh, we 6 yards here, 6 yards here, 6 yards here. We're an awesome offense. Teams have taken that away. You got to make some plays, and that's where they don't make enough of them. They're just a little sprinkle of it here and there every now and then.
Colts 30-17 for me, and it pains me to say that because I thought the Steelers were going to be better. And I do have one fun fact. I need to tell this story. I said on Monday, I really wish I could go to the Colts-Steelers game just to see if it feels any different than last Sunday night did. Yeah. And somebody offered me his tickets to the game because he can't go. And it's like, dude, it's not a matter of not being able to get tickets. It's I work. Yeah. I'm not going to be.
Little problem.
This week we're not in Pittsburgh. We're in Connecticut. Right. I'd love to be able to go to the game. Thank you very much for the offer. But yeah, I'm otherwise occupado on Sunday.
Yo. Thanks for watching, homies. We are now in the NFL season here on Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
Hit subscribe to get our weekly picks, game recaps, film deep dives, and much, much more.
Thanks again for watching. Subscribe, rate, review. Peace out. You know where to find us.